who worm their way into homes and gain control over gullible women who are loaded down with sins and are swayed by all kinds of evil desires.
I need y'all to listen.
New
Pay
Living
attention.
Translation. They are the kind who work their way into people's homes and win the confidence of vulnerable women who are burdened with the guilt of sin and controlled by various desires. English Standard Version. For among them are those who creep into households and capture weak women, burdened with sins and led astray by various passions.
Pay attention.
Marine Literal Bible. For out of this sort are those entering into households and taking captive weak women, burdened with sins, being led away by various passions.
Listen.
King James Bible. For of this sort are they which creep into houses, and led captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts.
This is why we get
New King James Version. For of this sort are those who creep into households and make captives of gullible women loaded down with sins, led away by various lusts. New American Standard Bible. For among them are those who slip into households and captivate weak women weighed down with sins, led on by various impulses. NASB 1995. For among them are those who enter into households and captivate weak women weighed down with sins, led on by various impulses. NASB 1977. For among them are those who enter into households and captivate weak women weighed down with sins, led on by various impulses. Legacy Standard Bible. For among them are those who enter into households and take captive weak women weighed down with sins, being led on by various desires.
I can't make this up.
Amplified Bible. For among them are those who worm their way into homes and captivate morally weak and spiritually dwarfed women weighed down by the burden of their sins, easily swayed by various impulses.
Easily swayed.
Christian Standard Bible. For among them are those who worm their way into households and deceive gullible women overwhelmed by sins and led astray by a variety of passions. Holman Christian Standard Bible. For among them are those who worm their way into households and capture idle women burdened down with sins, led along by a variety of passions. American Standard Version. For these are they that creep into houses, and take captive silly women laden with sins, led away by divers lusts. Contemporary English Version. Some men fool whole families, just to get power over those women who are slaves of sin and are controlled by all sorts of desires.
Listen.
English Revised Version. For of these are they that creep into houses, and take captive silly women laden with sins, led away by divers lusts.
Around your children.
God's Word Translation.
Yeah.
Some of these men go into homes and mislead weak-minded women who are burdened with sins and led by all kinds of desires.
Listen.
Good News Translation. Some of them go into people's houses and gain control over weak women who are burdened by the guilt of their sins and driven by all kinds of desires. International Standard Version.